what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the fan club. It's your boy, Braz. Welcome to the show. If you're new here, hello. Welcome to the fan club. We talk a little bit about everything pop culture, music, sports, video games. If you're into entertainment, we're talking about it, baby. Welcome to the show. If you like this video, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and also hit that notification bell. It really helps the algorithm out. So you guys stay tuned when we drop those new videos. We love you guys. Let's get into today's episode. Man, there's talk, okay? And it's not just talk. Something's going on. So if you guys know me, you know I'm a fan of rap music. I'm an artist. I've been making music for a pretty long time now, man. It's crazy how long I have been making music. We've done some shows with some pretty big artists. We got some features with some famous artists coming. I can't wait to show you guys this stuff. Well, man, one of my favorite rappers the last 10 years, like he's up there. He's in the bag of guys I love listening to. When he comes out with new stuff, I always listen to this guy. His name is Hopsin, baby. You guys might know him. This guy's so dope, man. Like you don't even understand how lit he is. When I first heard him, I almost thought it was like Eminem. Like it sounded a little bit like it was so cool. Like the flow, the metaphors, the delivery, the cadence, the I don't give a F mentality when I rhyme. Dude is just lit, okay? And we're going to be talking about Hopsin because a few years ago, what was it, almost 5 years ago, dang, it feels like forever, man. He left his label, and his label that he founded, it was called Funk Volume. He founded it with his buddy Dame Ritter. I think I said his name right, is Dame. And then he had a really dope crew, man. So he had his buddy Swizzy, which was brothers with Dame. And then you had two really dope artists, Jaron Benton. Jaron Benton! Met that guy. Super cool, man. Had a beer with him, picked his brain. Just a really cool artist. Super accepting. Like, I just saw him at a show and frick, I didn't even ask for like an autograph or nothing. I just wanted to, like talk to the artist, really, show my support. He was a super cool guy. So you had Jaron, and then you had Dizzy Wright, he was like Funk Volume's Wiz Khalifa. He was like the weed smoking guy and super chill vibes. He had a lot of cool songs that were awesome and I loved. I think I still have a couple on my playlist that I listen to. He's dope. There was four artists pretty much, and it was lit. And Hopsin was the guy. They were at it, Hopsin came out, and then, a few years later, Funk Volume started to grow, and they were getting opportunities. They were doing shows. There was a few steps in between there, but long story short, Hopsin left Funk Volume, his label, and made it publicly known through interviews, Twitter, and a diss track that he was getting played. It sounds like Hopsin signed some deals that he probably shouldn't have signed. It sounds like there were some things where Dame Ritter was making a lot of money, but he was also the manager, and he wrote up these contracts that probably benefited himself, just like the labels do. I'm not sticking up for Dame at all, but I'm just trying to give you guys both sides of the coin, in the sense of, we got Hopsin's side. He says that he was screwed over by Dame and that he was taking money behind his back and all this stuff. Well, Dame basically says that I wasn't stealing from him. It was in the contracts that I was going to get this money. He just didn't read the contracts. So I don't know what the truth is, but here's where the fun comes, guys. A few days ago on Facebook and Instagram, I saw it on Facebook, other people saw it on Instagram, Dame Ritter put up an actual picture of him and Hopsin and said, 2020 couldn't get crazier. Something like that. You don't know what's next, do you? You don't know. 2020 has been a hell of a year, good and bad. Emphasis the bad, but there's still good in there too, baby. And I saw this and was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Funk volume? Could we get you back together, man? Now, this is maybe what it needed. Maybe it needed a little time off and they can go super hard. Jaren is still super dope. Dizzy Wright, man. Like, Dizzy is cool. He's a really dope artist. Get him back together now. Swizz, he was starting to like fall off towards the last couple of years of funk volume, and maybe that had something to do with it too. I think he had a drug problem, which totally cool. I'm not judgmental. People are going through stuff. You got to give them their time. You can't force them to do things when they're not ready. So totally get that. Just needed some context to not make it seem like he was a straight deadbeat and didn't want to work. He was going through something, and I mean, it is what it is. You can take that whatever way you want to take that, positive or negatively. This is my show though, and I'm not going to judge another man for what they're going through. It's a weird situation. That's why we got to keep doing these videos, because someday I want to actually talk to these guys. I want to talk to Hopsin. I want to talk to Swizz, Jaren, Dizzy, like DJ Hoppa, Kato. Like, this is a dream, and we just got to keep on talking about it, and maybe someday we'll manifest it and it will happen, and we can play back this clip right here. You all was talking about your about you guys getting back together years ago, and here we are. You just don't know. Maybe they're not going to get back together. Maybe they're going to come back together for a song or two, or they'll do a show, or some of them can't even do shows right now. So what a weird time. Bring funk volume back. That would get some hype. Like, how much hype did it get when you left? A lot of hype. You would get just the same amount if you put your differences down. You would be talked about at least all over the internet. Maybe you'd even get a few articles here, there. It would be great. You know, your hip hop DXs, Hot New Hip Hop, all your media outlets for hip hop, The Source, all those things be pushing you out. We got to, man. We got to. It's an interesting concept. I would love to see it. I know a lot about this group. I listened to a lot of their music back in the day, and it would just be so much fun. Like, they were goofy, they were fun, but they had bars, man, and that's what it's about. Screw all the other crap. Can you rap? And they could easily rap, but they had fun doing it, and it was a good time. Funk Volume puts on good shows. They were just a solid group, but they could have done more, in my opinion. That's why Hopsin probably left. He felt like he was like this guy was getting a lot of money, and he also felt like they weren't getting a lot of opportunities. But Hopsin also was half the way. So like I see both sides. I do. He feels like, yo, like, you're taking all this money. I need to be doing more stuff, but so do you, bro. It's just like a player when they're mad at their coach, or they're mad at their general manager. You got to do your job too. And Hopsin was doing good, and also I think the group was hard to work with, and I think at first they were like, was it Revolt TV? Hopsin got mad, got mad and walked off. Like, they were a little bit hard to work with as a crew. And they didn't know what direction they wanted to put these guys, because they're a little bit everywhere. They can make trap hits, they can make real lyrical stuff, they can make like some crazy Slim Shady, like I'll shoot you with a pellet gun and I'll stick a hot dog through my eye and pull it out my butt. Something crazy like that too. They're nuts. These guys are they're weird, but I love it. So, but their guy Dame didn't know how to market them kind of too. So, because I see a lot of other weird artists doing great things. I mean, Billie Eilish is a huge pop star, and she's got that weird quiet singing voice. I think she's cool. I actually have respect, but like that's a pop star doing something weird. Like so many weirdos out there. Like you got Sia, and I'm not saying she's weird. I love it. She doesn't want the world to see her face, so she can be normal. So she wears all this crazy stuff. Weirdo, love it. Like you can be weird and be out there and make money and be a good artist. You just have to know how to market it. Look at the man Tech Nine. The dude has been wearing the face paint for years. You got ICP still touring, still making money. Like you just have to know how to market it. That's all. It was one of those situations where I don't believe they did. They had a lot of fallouts where none of their projects were charting as high as they wanted to, and I think Hopsin just hit the wall, and he was just like, "Yo, I'm done. I don't know what, like, we can still do this, but it's just going to get worse over time." And maybe he had to build it down to bring it back. I would love to see this come back. What do you guys think? I want to know your opinion. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching this video. We'll see you next time. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscription button, and also hit that notification bell to stay in the algorithm. Do you guys support the fan club? You want to help us make our next episode and keep this show running? Well, check out our brand new fan club t-shirts. These are on our Square site. Go check that out. Go check us out on all social media platforms. And thank you for rocking with us, guys.